In the bedroom, Ivy is bathed in the moonlight. Her body trembles slightly and heats up. You finally snap back to consciousness. Your surroundings seem the same, but your body has drastically changed. You're now agile and coordinated, no longer stiff like a zombie. You feel powerful. You can take longer strides and move faster. Your black veins fade, and your nails look human. You notice the zombies have changed as well. Their grotesque appearance now almost look human. As you pass one, a strange sensation rises in you. You find a thin thread connecting you to it. You can send your thoughts through this thread. Concentrating, you find the connection grows stronger. You successfully make it perform some moves. Excited, you start experimenting with this new power. You get the zombie to do odd moves. After repeated tests, you realize you can control 2 zombies at once, and distance prevents precise commands. This may be due to your mental power. The first thing you do as a zombie is collect baby formula and diapers because you've adopted a baby girl. What's surprising is that she's the reincarnation of an empress. She fought across the lands, survived countless close calls, and killed many powerful enemies. In the end, Starworm Queen killed her. She's been reborn at the dawn of the apocalypse, 50 years ago. But as a baby, you transmigrated here and were attacked by zombies, eventually turning into one. But you retain your consciousness. You survived a month on frozen meat you found. But now, it's starting to rot. Those zombies eat rotten meat. You can't stomach it with your consciousness. So, you pretend to be a shambler to look for food. While heading into a house to search the kitchen, you hear a baby crying next door. You enter the bedroom. It's cozy. Unlike the blood-stained living room, a 6-month-old baby girl is lying in bed, crying. Seems like her parents locked the door to protect her. At the same time, Ivy Hull is feeling helpless. She's just been reborn, but she sees a zombie instead of her parents. She hasn't eaten in a long time. The immense fear overwhelms her. She faints from both physical terror and hunger. The baby's look surprises you. Though only 6 months old, there's a sadness and helplessness in her eyes. You feel a strange connection. You're both mysteriously brought into this world and thrown into this apocalyptic crisis. Amid loneliness and despair, Ivy's presence feels like a light, showing you a new direction. You decide to raise the baby. At least you finally have a company in this ruined world. Then, it hits you that the baby has fainted from hunger. You need to find baby formula. You close the bedroom door and block it with a couch. The kitchen is empty, so you head upstairs. The 3rd floor is filled with dried bloodstains, broken limbs, and the stench of decaying corpses. Some zombies slump or crawl, searching for food. Used to it, you continue your search. You check several kitchens but find no formula, only a little barely edible meat. On the 5th floor, you find a house where the lady has been zombified, her child dead. You find 2 cans of formula and some fresh meat. It occurs to you that if the baby hadn't been locked in the bedroom, she might have met the same tragic fate. Unconscious, Ivy smells the sweet milk and drinks it. With some strength, she opens her eyes and is shocked that she's alive. There's a zombie feeding her milk with a spoon like a nanny. In her past life, zombies were mindless monsters, so she can't believe this. She wonders if the zombie plans to eat her next. Seeing the baby's eyes open, you finally relax. You give her a calm smile. Ivy, hungry for so long, is eager to eat. She's not full after 1 bowl of milk, so you prepare 2 more bowls. Raising a child is hard. You need more formula. Luckily, the sealed formula keeps well. Once Ivy's had her fill, she lies back in the crib. She finds your actions totally absurd. The zombie in front of her has a faint presence, clearly a newly transformed, low-level zombie. She knows from her past life that a zombie can't think. She's confused as to why you're taking care of her. As a former empress who faced dangers, Ivy is terrified. But since you've shown no intention to hurt her, she figures she can rest for now. After days of hunger and fear, she falls into a deep sleep. You know leaving Ivy alone is a death sentence. You decide to take her with you. This is an old 9-story apartment complex. The 2nd floor is unsafe, but the 9th floor will block most sounds and smells, making it safe. Few zombies are here, and most are damaged. Using human tools and thinking, you easily take them out with a crowbar. At first, your limbs are stiff after turning into a zombie, but as you move more, your body becomes more coordinated. You can perform simple human actions now. Though you're puzzled, you're too focused on Ivy to dwell on it. In the room, you find many baby supplies and toys. The previous owners probably fled in a hurry. You take a bath and put on clean clothes. Aside from some wounds, you look almost human. As you're about to change Ivy's diaper, she suddenly has a shocking thought. If she were confused when you fed her, seeing you change her diaper now confirms you have human consciousness. She recalls details from your first meeting, like you turning the doorknob, prying open doors, and even preparing formula. A shambler won't do any of this. She's convinced that you're conscious. Only human willpower can suppress a zombie's instincts. The next second, Ivy gets angry. This zombie doesn't look like a woman. Her innocence is ruined by a diaper, but soon, she lets it go. Being reborn is a blessing, and it's this zombie who saved her life. She shall not hold on to this. She guesses you had a daughter before the apocalypse. After losing her, you see her as your own, showing such tenderness. Watching you, stiff and clumsy as you change her diaper, Ivy feels both moved and sorry. She imagines your pain, from a happy family to the apocalypse and then being a zombie isolated from all. As a once kind woman, her heart softens. She decides to accept you as her zombie dad. After cleaning your home, you think about Ivy's food needs and decide to stock up. Worried about getting exposed by going out during the day, you choose to move at night. Before leaving, you lock the door and barricade the stairs in case of intruders. You know the dark side of humanity. You've witnessed countless survival-driven acts, so you're cautious. Each nearby home has little, but it adds up to a fair amount of food. After packing them into a hiking bag, you carry cans of formula and head out. Meanwhile, after waking up, Ivy finds the room empty. She comfortably takes a dump in her diaper, then notices the blood moon in the sky. Seems like the evolution era is about to begin. The blood moon surprises you, but since you're in a zombie apocalypse and have seen similar scenes in sci-fi, you quickly accept it as a fitting apocalyptic sight. Suddenly, you feel something's off with your body. A strange heat surges inside you, both alien and familiar, like you're returning to life. An itchy feeling spreads, as if your head's about to burst. You wonder if your consciousness is fading and if you're about to turn into a shambler. Other zombies are also shaking under the moonlight, experiencing the same changes. Survivors in the moonlight feel their bodies heat up. Blood flows faster, organs thrum, muscles harden, and bones become more resilient. In the bedroom, Ivy is bathed in the moonlight. Her body trembles slightly and heats up. You finally snap back to consciousness. Your surroundings seem the same, but your body has drastically changed. You're now agile and coordinated, no longer stiff like a zombie. You feel powerful. You can take longer strides and move faster. Your black veins fade, and your nails look human. You notice the zombies have changed as well. Their grotesque appearance now almost look human. As you pass one, a strange sensation rises in you. You find a thin thread connecting you to it. You can send your thoughts through this thread. Concentrating, you find the connection grows stronger. You successfully make it perform some moves. Excited, you start experimenting with this new power. You get the zombie to do odd moves. After repeated tests, you realize you can control 2 zombies at once, and distance prevents precise commands. This may be due to your mental power. You name the zombies you control zombie puppets. After testing your powers, you suddenly think of Ivy, so you make the puppets carry your supplies and head for Luna Complex. After the blood moon's influence, Ivy awakens from her sleep. Her mind floods with information. She awakens telekinesis, able to lift and suspend the leaves. And to her surprise, she regains her past life's power, time control. This rebirth keeps her old power and adds telekinesis. Having 2 powers excites her. They can make her one of the strongest. She became an empress with only time control. Telekinesis is effective in apocalypse battles, for both attack and defense. She tries using her powers, but since her infant body is weak, her mind aches. Weakness floods her. She realizes her current mental power is low. Still, she's hopeful. She knows as she grows, her telekinesis will strengthen. She'll far surpass her past. She even imagines defeating Starworm Queen one day. Hearing a noise outside, she guesses her zombie dad has returned. She wonders if a conscious zombie can awaken powers after the appearance of the blood moon. Your body has improved because of the blood moon. You can control zombies. Worried about Ivy being home alone, you rush back. Seeing the cabinet untouched, you finally relax.